so well.
A man is great, not because he hasn't failed. A man is great because he hasn't let failure stop him.
Peace. My name is DeVoe Dwayne Pickering, born and raised in Erie, Pennsylvania, and today I would like to speak to you guys and girls about the prison system, being a felon, and the Second Chance Act. I'm not proud to be able to talk about the prison system, but I have been to juvie lockup as a juvenile. I did do county time in my county jail, and I spent over 10 years in federal prison, in and out, in and out. But I spent over 10 years in federal prison, so I feel like I know the system enough to speak about it. So bear with me as I take you on this journey. Growing up in Erie, PA, wasn't that hard. Like, compared to what I see on TV now, how it is for other cities, it wasn't that hard. We didn't have that much murder. Gang culture wasn't that heavy around here, but we was drug infested. Like, I could say we was flooded with drugs, but growing up in Erie, PA overall wasn't that bad. I guess the lifestyle that I was born into, I was destined for juvenile jail. I was destined for the county jail. I was destined to go to the feds or to the state penitentiary because of the environment that I was born in. When you're born in the slums and you're a product of them projects, it's a good chance you're gonna be a product of the prison system. I was asked, how do I feel about the Second Chance Act? I thought about it some more. Then I even Googled it because I really don't know much about the Second Chance Act. Like, I haven't been following it, but I thought about it and I said, well, how can you give me a second chance if you never gave me a chance at all? That's how I feel about the Second Chance Act. How can you give me a second chance if you never gave me a chance at all? So, like, I'm still looking for the first chance at being a winner. So how can you give me the second chance when I haven't been given a chance yet? Once they label you a felon, life will never be the same after that. Trying to find a job, trying to rent some property, it's hard. And a lot of people say, well, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. That's from the outside looking in. So maybe this can go to the Second Chance Act people and whatever they stand for. Because me personally, I'm gonna just get some testimony about getting out of prison and trying to find a job. Just testimony, because everybody got different circumstances. Some people come home out of prison and land the job of their dreams. Others come home and, might can't even find a job at McDonald's because they're felons. Like, my story is this. My testimony is this. After I got out of prison, the last time I was in there, a few years ago, I still wanted to work for myself, so I signed up for Uber. Everybody know what Uber is now, but this was a few years back where Uber wasn't that popular. It wasn't that popular in Erie, Pennsylvania. Like, no, people were scared to drive their cars and pick up strangers, but it wasn't nothing to me. So I signed up for Uber, and I got my driver's license. My vehicle was registered. I had the insurance in my name. I qualified to drive for Uber, so I started driving for Uber. I was a 5-star driver. Anybody that catch Uber, y'all know five stars is damn near impossible, but I was a 5-star driver. That's how good of an Uber driver I was. I was a 5-star driver, and I was making good money, working for myself, working for Uber, driving out of my vehicle whenever I felt like driving. It was perfect for someone with a felon, or someone that wants to be their own boss, like someone that wants to work but don't want to be treated like a slave or like a felon. You know, felons get treated different than the average person at the workforce. But anyway, after a few months, my account froze on me, and I emailed Uber and said, why am I locked out? I can't go on no runs. I can't pick nobody up. I'm locked out of my account. They said we did a background check on your name, and you've been convicted of delivering drugs, and we no longer want you to drive for us because you've been convicted of a delivery charge. You delivered some drugs to somebody. And I try to explain to them, well, I've been a licensed driver since 16. I don't have no crashes. I don't have no wrecks. I never been in no trouble with my license. My license is A1. They squeaky clean. And the drug charge that I was charged with, they call it a delivery charge, but it has nothing to do with driving. Like, you can get a delivery charge for just delivering somebody the drug. The Uber took it out of context. So let's say that a prisoner or an inmate that was following the rules for 10 years straight, he gets out, and then there is no rules. There is nowhere to eat breakfast. There is nowhere to eat lunch. There is nowhere to eat dinner. There is nowhere to sleep. He just has to figure it out. See, that pressure be on the inmate or the felon that just got out of jail, but on the outside looking in, people, they don't understand it because they didn't go through it. I went through it, so I understand the pressure that they be under, because I was under it before. Where I'm going to sleep, how I'm going to eat, how I'm going to clothe myself, where I'm going to get a job, how I'm going to get on my feet. See, with all that worry, sometimes it's easier for a person to give up and just say, you know what, they could take me back to jail because, like, jail was better than this. I know that sounds crazy. Somebody saying being in jail is better than being in the free world, but that's just how programmed they be. That's just how gone their mind is from society in the regular world. So if the Second Chance Act people or anybody else want to help reprogram inmates and felons when they get out, like, I'm down to build with y'all and give y'all the inside looking in versus the outside looking in, because a lot of felons go back because it's easier to be in jail than it is to be in the world that's judging you. You can't get a job because of the mistake you made. You can't work in some places because of the mistake you made. You're only good in prison. You only got a name in prison. You only can get a good job in prison. Like, life is better for a lot of them in prison than it is in the free world. So before you judge, just ask yourself, like, damn, do we really treat felons and convicts that bad to where they would feel like prison is better than being free amongst us? And when I say us, I'm talking about the educated, the ones that went to college, the ones that's making good money a year, the ones that went to the military, government benefits, surviving. I'm talking to the middle class and higher. Yeah, it is some people in poverty. It is some people that grew up from that struggle that feel like, you know what, prison is better than being in the free world. And that's sad. in America. That's sad. We need to fix that. But I understand it. But to anybody that may be watching this, like in prison already, keep your head up. Anybody that's watching it on some type of probation or something like that, keep your head up, man, and work for self. That would be my advice to you, everybody in there, anybody that sees this, that got a felon on their jacket. Work for yourself, create for yourself, put out some music, put out an album or something, write a book, do something for yourself. Create generational wealth for yourself, man. Don't expect them to want to hire you. They didn't want to hire you because of the color of your skin anyway. So the chances of them hiring you with the felony is like slim to none. Work for self, man. Like, be productive, learn what you can learn, build with positive people, man. And life can get better even with the felony. The felony is just another thing that we got to deal with in this journey called life. Before I go, I would like to properly introduce myself. My name is DeVoe Dwayne Pickering, and I'm the CEO of Erieverse Everybody LLC, also the CEO of the Red Coats program. You can check me out at erieverseeverybody.com, www.erieverseeverybody.com. I'm a published author. The Pawn Who Became King, fiction based on true story. Available now at Amazon.com, digital upload or paperback. If you get the paperback, I will sign it if I ever cross paths with you. The Red Coat program that I'm also the CEO of is like a Big Brother program where guys who have been given a second chance communicate with their neighborhoods and, kind of like policing our own neighborhood without having to call the police. Y'all could check that out on the website or email me if you have any more questions about that, because I'm definitely willing to build and see if we can get this program in other cities and other communities. Definitely need Big Brother programs with people that been through some stuff. And I'm also ordained. I don't want to forget that. I'm an ordained minister. Shout out to Universal Life Church Ministries, because they gave me a chance to register as a minister under non-denomination, meaning that I could teach and preach however I want. Like, you can't box me in with, is he Muslim, is he Christian, is he Buddhist, is he Baptist? Like, I'm non-denomination, so I can't be boxed in. But I am ordained. Weddings, funerals, and I'm also a rapper, or somebody transitioning from the streets, telling stories about the streets, trying to get on in the rap game, man. Not go back to jail, not go back to prison, man. Still shining, still living a good life, but off of entertaining people. I'm into that too. So, published author, CEO of a multimedia company, CEO of a Big Brother program called the Red Coats, ordained minister, entertainer, rapper. Not an actor though, but that's basically who I am. I appreciate y'all for taking the time out to hear my opinion on things, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Peace.